Anatomy and morphology of pulp. Anatomy and morphology of pulp. The pulp cavity is the central. The pulp cavity is the central space within a tooth, that enclosed space within a tooth that enclosed by dentin except at the apical, by dentin except at the apical foramen. It is divided into a coronal. It is divided into a coronal portion, the pulp chamber, and a portion, the pulp chamber, and a radicular portion, the root canal. Radicular portion, the root canal. Other features include pulp. Other features include pulp horns, canal orifices, accessory horns, canal orifices, accessory, lateral, canals, and apical, lateral, canals, and apical foramen. Pulp horns. Pulp horns. Although pulp horns may vary in height and location, a single pulp horn tends to be associated with each cusp in a posterior tooth, and mesial and distal horns tend to be found in incisors. Pulp horn may extend occlusally, and exposure may occur as a result of caries or routine cavity preparation. Such abnormally high pulp horns may or may not be visible on radiographs. Pulp chamber. Pulp chamber. The pulp chamber occupies the center of the crown and trunk of the root. Its shape depends on the shape of the crown and trunk. This configuration varies with tooth age or irritation. Floor of pulp chamber. Roof of pulp chamber. Pulp chamber. Pulp horn canal orifice opening. Root canals. Root canals extend from orifice to the apical foramen. Root canals vary according to root shape, size, degree of curvature, age, and condition of the tooth. The shape of root canals mainly irregular, not straight, and other variations in root canals may occur. Accessory canals. Accessory, or lateral, canals are branches of the main canal. They contain connective tissue and may be located at any level from furcation to apex, but tend to be more frequent in the apical third. They contribute little to pulp function and probably represent an anomaly that occurred during root formation. Apical region. Apical foramen. It varies in size and configuration with maturity. It usually does not exit at the anatomic root apex but deviates an average of 0.5 mm of true apex. Apical constriction. Apical constriction. The cementodentinal junction forms the apical constriction. The intracanal extent of cementum is variable. Types of roots. Types of roots. Type I. Mature straight roots, having closed apex with apical constriction, slightly curved, severely curved, delacerated bayonet. Type 2. Mature but not straight root canals, which may be A. Tubular root apex, B. blunderbuss apex. Type 3. Immature, open apex, canals, straight or curved. Types of canal system. Type I, single canal with single orifice and single apical foramen. Type 2, two canals with two orifices and single apical foramen. Type 3, two canals with two orifices and two apical foramen. Type 4, single canal with single orifice and two apical foramina. Type V, a canal with a single orifice that divided into two canals and exit with a single apical foramen. Type 6, single canal with two orifices and two apical foramen. Tooth demineralization and cross-section of teeth showing relationship between pulp and external surface. Morphology. Anatomy of pulp system. Anatomy of pulp system. Average tooth length, 23.3 plus or minus 2.3 mm. Pulp chamber, wider MD than labiopalatal. One root canal, 100%. Straight, round, tapered, cylindrical. Apical distal curvature, 8%, cross-section, ovoid/round. Maxillary central incisor C.SAMC. Maxillary lateral incisor. Incisor average tooth length, 22.8 plus or minus 2.3 mm. Pulp chamber, wider labiopalatal than MD. One canal. Apical distal curvature, 53%, lateral root canals, occasional apical root canal. Delta, frequent cross-section. Ovoid round. Average tooth length, 26 plus or minus 3 mm pulp chamber, wide LP than MD1 root, 1 canal apical distal curvature, 32% lateral root canals, infrequent apical root canal delta, occasional cross-section, ovoid/round axis, oval maxillary canine. Tooth total length, crown length, root length, number of roots, types of canals, maxillary central incisor A equals 23.0, L equals 28.0, S equals 18.0, 10.5, 12.0, 8.0, 12.5, 16.0, 8.01, I maxillary lateral incisor A equals 22.5, L equals 27.0, S equals 17.0, 9.0, 10.5, 8.0, 16.5, 16.5, 8.01, I maxillary canine A equals 27.0, L equals 32.0, S equals 20.0, 9.5, 12.0, 8.0, 16.5, 20.5, 11.01, I tooth lengths, number of roots, and canal configuration for upper anterior teeth A, average L, largest S, smallest. Mandibular central incisor average tooth length, 21.5 plus or minus 2 mm pulp chamber, wide BL than MD1 root, 1 RC 70% 2 RCS with 1 AP. 4. 25% 2 RCS with 2 AP. 4. 5% apical distal curvature, 23% cross-section, ovoid/round. Mandibular lateral incisor average tooth length, 22.5 plus or minus 2 mm pulp chamber, wide LL than MD1 root, 1 RC 55% 2 RCS with 1 APF, 30% 2 RCS with 2 APF, 15% lateral root canals, occasional apical root canal delta, infrequent apical distal curvature, 23% cross-section, ovoid/round. Average tooth length, 25.5 plus or minus 2.5 mm. Pulp chamber wide BL than MD, 1 pulp horn, 1 root, 1 canal, 94%, 2 canal, 6%, lateral root canals, occasional apical root canal delta, infrequent apical distal curvature, 20% cross-section, ovoid/round mandibular canine. Tooth lengths, number of roots, and canal configuration for lower anterior teeth. Tooth total length, crown length, root length, number of roots, types of canals, mandibular incisors A equals 21.0, L equals 25.0, S equals 16.0, 9.0, 10.5, 7.0, 12.0, 14.5, 9.01, I most frequent, 2 less frequent, 3 least frequent. Mandibular cuspid A equals 24.0, L equals 30.5, S equals 20.0, 10.0, 12.0, 8.5, 15.0, 20.5, 11.5, 2, 1 buccal and 1 lingual, rare, I most frequent, 2 less frequent, 3 least frequent. A, average L, largest S, smallest. Average tooth length, 22 plus or minus 2.5 mm pulp chamber, wide LP than MD2 root, 72%, 2 RCS, B and P, 1 root, 22% 2 RC, 13%, 1 RC, 9%, 3 roots, 3 RCS, 6%, 2 B and 1 P, apical distal curvature, 37% lateral root canals, infrequent apical root canal delta, infrequent cross-section, oval maxillary first premolar. Average tooth length, 21 plus or minus 2 mm pulp chamber, wide LP than MDAV1 root, 90%. 1 RC 75%, 2 RCS 15%, 3 2 roots, 2 RCS 10% apical distal curvature, 27% Bayonetkov, 20% lateral root canals, infrequent apical root canal delta, infrequent cross-section, round maxillary second premolar. Typical tooth lengths. Number of roots, and canal configuration for bicuspids tooth lengths. Number of roots, and canal configuration for upper premolars tooth total length crown length root length number of roots types of canals maxillary first premolar A equals 21.0 L equals 24.0 S equals 17.5 8.5 10.0 7.0 12.5 14.5 10.02 most frequent 60% buccal and palatal each 1 40%. 3 most frequent 2 less frequent I rare 3 rare each, I maxillary second premolar A equals 21.0 L equals 25.0 S equals 17.0 8.5 10.5 7.0 12.5 15.0 9.51, 85%. I most frequent 11 less frequent 3 least frequent may have type 4 2, 15%, buccal and palatal each, I. Average tooth length, 22 plus or minus 2 mm pulp chamber wide LL then MD1 canal with 1 foramen 73.5% 2 canals with 2 foramina 19.5% with 1 foram. 6.5% 3 canals 0.5% apical distal curvature, 35% lateral root canals, occasional apical root canal delta, occasional RC cross section, round crown has lingual inclination mandibular first premolar. Average tooth length, 21 plus or minus 2 mm pulp chamber, wide LL then MD1 canal 85% 2 canals with 2 F 14.5% 3 canals 0.5% apical distal curvature 40% lateral root canals, occasional apical root canal delta, occasional cross-section round mandibular second premolar. Tooth lengths. Number of roots, and canal configuration for lower premolars tooth total length crown length root length number of roots types of canals mandibular first bicuspid A equals 21.5 L equals 25.0 S equals 17.0 7.5 9.0 6.5 14.0 17.0 11.51 see previous to, buccal and lingual each, I mandibular second bicuspid A equals 22.0 L equals 25.0 S equals 17.0 8.0 10.0 6.0 14.0 17.0 11.511 most frequent 11 or 3 rare 4 very rare 2, buccal and lingual. Very rare 3, 2 buccals and 1 lingual each, I. Average tooth length, buck roots, 20 plus or minus 2 m palate. Root, 22 plus or minus 3 m3 rooted tooth, MB, DB, PAL, 3 canals in 3 roots, 43% 4 canals in 3 roots, 57% fourth canal, MB2, maxillary first molar. Average tooth length, buccal roots, 20 plus or minus 2 m palatal root, 21 plus or minus 2 m3 rooted tooth, 44% 63% 3 canals, MBDB, PAL, 37% 4 canals fourth canal, MB2, maxillary second molar. Tooth total length crown length root length number of roots types of canals maxillary first molar A equals 20.5 L equals 24.0 S equals 17.0 7.5 9.0 7.0 13.0 16.0 10.03. 2 buccal and 1 palatal distabuccal and palatal, each I maxillary second molar A equals 20.0 L equals 21.0 S equals 17.0 7.0 8.5 7.0 13.0 15.5 10.03. 2 buccal and 1 palatal, 90%. Distabuccal and palatal, each I2. 1 buccal and each I most frequent, buccal root tooth lengths, number of roots. And canal configuration for upper molars. Average tooth length, 21 plus or minus 2 mm roots are flat wider BL2 rooted tooth, M and D. 3 root canals, 70% M root 2 canals. D root 1 canal. 4 root canals, 30%. 2 canals in distal root, mandibular first molar. Average tooth length, 20 plus or minus 2 mm. Roots are flat wider BL, M root wider BL than D root 2 rooted tooth, M and D. 3 root canals 70%, 4 root canals, 10%. 2 root canals, 20% mandibular second molar. Tooth total length, crown length, root length, number of roots, types of canals. Mandibular first molar A equals 21.0, L equals 24.5, S equals 18.0, 7.5, 10.0, 6.0, 13.5, 15.0, 11.52, most common. Mesial and distal. Mesial, 1 2 most frequent, 2 less frequent. Distal, I most frequent, 2 less frequent, 3 least frequent. 3. 1 mesial and 2 distal. Mesial, same as above. Distal, distalingual very curved mandibular second molar A equals 20.0, L equals 24.0, S equals 17.0, 7.0, 8.5, 6.0, 13.0, 15.5, 12.02, most common. Mesial and distal. Mesial, same as above. Distal, I most frequent, 2 or ill rare. 1 2 most frequent, I less frequent. 3 least frequent. Tooth lengths, number of roots, and canal configuration for lower molars. The root canals of third molars are completely unpredictable because they are frequently short, tortuous, multiple and branching. There is no patterns or rules to follow when treating this unpredictable tooth. May have only one single canal. Third molars. Mandible. Mandible. Maxilla. Maxilla. Premolars. Premolars. Molars. Molars. Third molars can present problems, which are related to accessibility and anatomy. Reaching the most posterior teeth with handpiece and hand instruments can be difficult because of poor visibility and restricted jaw opening. Often these molars are tipped or malpositioned. Dentin formation tends to occur in the roof and floor of the chamber. Pulp chamber are reduced in size, eventually making the chamber almost disc-like in configuration. The orifices of the canals become smaller in diameter. A pronounced curve in the canal might result from the newly formed secondary dentin. A sharp curvature in the coronal area of the root canal might result from the secondary dentin formation. Age changes. Anything that exposes dentin to the oral cavity can. Anything that exposes dentin to the oral cavity can potentially stimulate increased dentin formation at the base of tubules in the underlying pulp. The base of tubules in the underlying pulp. Vital pulp therapy such as pulpotomy, pulp capping. Vital pulp therapy such as pulpotomy, pulp capping, or placement of irritating materials in a deep cavity or placement of irritating materials in a deep cavity may cause occlusion. Calcific metamorphosis may cause occlusion, calcific metamorphosis, resorption, or other unusual configurations in the resorption, or other unusual configurations in the chamber or canals. Chamber or canals. Secondary dentin. Reparative dentin irritants. Pulp stones. Pulp stones. Although pulp stones are usually found in the chamber and diffuse calcifications within the radicular pulp, the reverse may diffuse calcifications within the radicular pulp, the reverse may also occur. Stones in the chamber may reach considerable size and can. Stones in the chamber may reach considerable size and can alter the internal chamber anatomy. Chamber stones may be attached or free and are usually removed during access preparation. Pulp stones are not common in canals. They are usually attached or embedded in the canal wall in the apical region. Rarely do they form a barrier to instrument passage. Resorptions are less frequent than dentin. Resorptions are less frequent than dentin. Formation or calcifications, and when present are usually notor. Calcifications and when present are usually not extensive. Resorptions are a response to irritation, that is, resorptions are a response to irritation that is sufficient to cause inflammation. When visible radiographically, they are usually extensive and may create operative difficulties.